Good afternoon, and thank you all for being here, and thank you for the work that you have done that is culminating in this release and luncheon today. I want to begin by acknowledging, of course, the extraordinary director of our department who has done a magnificent job in leading this work and in ensuring that arts and culture remain an important focus of our city limits. I also want to recognize Councilman Cliff Wood, who is a great member of the Providence City Council and a former director of this department. I know he's here somewhere. Councilman John Lombardi, who's here. Thank you for being here, Councilman. Randy Rosenbaum, who's been an incredible partner in this work and in so much else that happens in our city. Thank you, Randy. Leo Steiner is en route from the Ronald Foundation, and he and his staff have been really instrumental in a lot of this planning work, and I want to thank him. You'll hear from Craig Dresden in a moment, and I want to thank Craig again for his wonderful work. Robert Lever and his team at New Commons, thank you. Barbara Fields, who was chair of the steering committee, thank you, Barbara, for your wonderful work. And Stephanie Fortunato, who's been the project manager, thank you so much. So it is my great pleasure to share Creative Providence, a cultural plan for the creative sector with all of you. Creative Providence arises from a comprehensive process that has engaged thousands of Providence citizens in opinion research and hundreds of community activists, individuals, artists, arts administrators, and business leaders in cultural planning. Providence is a place built upon innovation and creativity. For centuries, creative businesses, cultural institutions, artists, designers, writers, and scholars have shaped the city's economic development, its social progress, and quality of life, making Providence the region's creative capital. Providence's artists and institutions are widely recognized for their commercial and critical success. According to a 2007 national survey conducted by Americans for the Arts, Providence's nonprofit arts and cultural organizations generated over $111.8 million annually and supported almost 3,000 jobs in Rhode Island. In addition, hundreds of small creative businesses, including individual artists, drive the state's economy, generating new ideas, designing original products, and creating innovative solutions to difficult problems. We are living in very difficult economic times, and it sometimes can be easy to overlook the critical importance of the arts in sustaining a healthy, strong, and creative Providence. Yet we must make sure that that does not happen. The local creative sector that also nurtures society's future leaders, transforming young lives and fostering creative problem solvers in our schools. Across our city, theaters and libraries and public media and humanities programs invite citizens to ask provocative questions about the human condition and support rigorous civic dialogue. Therefore, it is appropriate and necessary for the City of Providence to design a blueprint for the continued evolution of our city. In the past, citizen-led efforts to generate new ideas about Providence's future prosperity have offered the city rich opportunities to redefine itself, to move rivers, to revitalize the downtown, spur unprecedented private investment, and build healthy neighborhoods. Our high-quality arts organizations have sparked economic activity and provoked the public to reimagine the city center. What's more, the city artists have driven redevelopment in neighborhoods and on city streets. They've helped breathe life into what was once an aging post-industrial city and served as the catalyst for civic engagement. To that end, Creative Providence honors the voices of a tremendous community of participants who generously shared their time, their expertise, and experience to help map, analyze, and collectively think about the future directions of our city's creative ecosystem. Our cultural plan calls upon leadership from our creative sector to ask hard questions and to solve difficult problems alongside government and business leaders. The plan charts out an ecosystem of interdependencies and opportunities for collaboration. Creative Providence is partly prescriptive, outlining long-range goals and some bold outcomes that may take decades to realize, or that will require new resources and improved economic conditions. This plan also calls out and endorses new initiatives, partnerships, and plans while reinforcing those already well underway. Creative Providence lays the groundwork for Providence to strengthen and realize its next generation of potential as a creative center, while by recognizing that there are incredible, unprecedented challenges that lie ahead, challenges that require bold, imaginative thinking. Our city's creative sector is a cornerstone of Providence's economy and unique sense of place. The response to the cultural planning effort signals a sophistication and a deep appreciation of the public value of Providence's creative sector. In the coming months, the Department of Arts, Culture, and Tourism will lead the city's efforts to implement this cultural plan. At the end of this presentation today, I will share with you my 10-point action plan for Creative Providence. But at this time, I would like to introduce Craig Drazen, who led the planning effort and who would like to share with you some of his observations about the planning process here in the city of Providence. Thank you again, Craig.